Welcome to Country acknowledges our First Peoples, the custodians who continue their stewardship across our vast lands. We invite you to be our guests and make a true connection.
Ya welcome ya, Iolakan.
Raminjika.
Kora!
Yapalina.
Lumbro.
Nanga.
Katmon.
Yandane Godada Goda.
Welcome to Kupari Wara Country, guys. You're now in Kuyu Beach or Kuyu. Come on down.
Womanjika.
Chingiwala.
Welcome guys, my name's Dustin Maloney.
All called to welcome yous.
Natma, welcome.
Yalada Jangura. Garida. Kubri Wara Bubu. Kuyu.
Koji Eagle.
Natamwa Woman Indie.
Hi, I'm Rhoda Roberts, a proud Widjabul woman and a member of the Welcome to Country Board. It is my pleasure to be here today to announce this amazing series of events. The journey begins with Welcome to Country. You can imagine the unexpected. You know, taking a First Nations travel experience is much more than simply just taking a photograph of our ancient landscape. It is about the depth of listening, witnessing the diversity of our cultures, the mystery of rituals, the food, the language, the story and the song. Up until the 8th of December, we're featuring a series of free online events and we'll give you a sneak preview of 17 life-changing experiences. These are just a taste of what we have on offer. And so now I'm going to hand you over to your next cultural experience with some amazing guides from across the country. Enjoy.
Chingiwala. Blagamir Arakwal. Welcome to Arakwal lands. My name is Delta K and I'm from the Arakwal people of the Byron area. Come and explore my country and my culture with me and we'll look at some and taste some yummy bush tucker here on country and listen to the old stories. And you know, I love having midgeon in my garden. It's a very scraggly native, but it responds well, like all natives, to trimming back. Late summer, you'll have these beautiful little star creamy white flowers, and then the fruit come on. And the fruit is just this beautiful white lolly with purple speckles on it. It is a favourite. Who's had midgeon? Have you had midgeon? Oh, absolutely stunning. It's a really yummy lolly. Doesn't stay there long. Got to beat the birds, okay?
Oh, I love it.
So just bruise it. It's quite waxy at the start. Now suck it. Oh, take your thing off. You've got this now. Take that stick off. So bruise and suck. Oh, right. Tart apple. And as I say to the children, we're never greedy and eat too much. You'll get a bellyache. It's just a snack. They're all pretty flattened now. Yes. This the bush turkey, during winter time, he goes that brilliant red and yellow. He's on show while he attracts the females, and he's building these magnificent nests. The bigger the better, and they just keep raking and raking and raking, don't they? They're really important in our country because they do all that movement of the soil. They rake these 2 metre nests full of all the debris. The females will come in, lay their eggs, and off they go. and he looks after them. Mate. They're awesome. Mate. Off they go. Off they go. And it's quite interesting watching the males with their beautiful big yellow bottles, watching the females pick their spot and helping them lay their eggs. So off they go. Now you're seeing them all walking around. They're all nice and little, and they're just fluffy, yeah. He looks after these nests with his feet because it's got a thermometer up there, and he pops in and to make sure it stays at that perfect temperature. Too hot, he'll take some debris off. Too cold, he'll put some more debris on. And when they're ready to hatch, they crawl up to the surface and they'll wait until the time's right, just like a little turtle. They'll wait and then they'll come out. And they come out fully feathered. And who looks after them? No one. Can you imagine that? You coming out looking after yourself? We can't do it. We believe these birds are born with law. Land, origin, respect, elder, law. They come out fully feathered. They know how to get their own food. That's really, really special. And check out the colours, eh? Red, yellow, black. Our walking flag, eh? Really important for food for us. Bundjalung people can raid some eggs. And also goanna and snake is in there raiding them too.
Welcome to Country acknowledges our First Peoples, the custodians who continue their stewardship across our vast lands. We invite you to be our guests and make a true connection. Welcome to Country is a non-profit organisation. It's at the helm of an Aboriginal man and it's run by Aboriginal staff.
All Australians should be passionate about our own country, and Aboriginal culture is a key part of that.
We are the original storytellers, and if everyone understands that message, I think that we'll have a far better future for all of Australia.
It's about learning and connecting.
As we know, it's the oldest living culture in the world.
Simply is the premier site to find amazing experiences and great products around Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Australia.
Got to have a great website. So what was needed was to have a common platform that could do the marketing, the sales, all those things that small businesses, whether they're Indigenous or not, struggle over. So people can focus on the thing they're passionate about and deliver that business.
It's about creating employment and economic opportunities for the community. That's the number one thing.
The best thing is by purchasing from us, they are directly giving back and supporting our Indigenous communities, artists and their families.
The key is to enable them to stay on their country or in their city and be able to give them a platform to really flourish and create self-sufficiency.
It is basically self-determination and learning about country through the narrative of our lens.
We're not doing this because we want to put money into our pockets, but rather we want to see community benefit from what we're doing.
We want to be able to show that we're in control and managing our stories. We want to be able to share those stories, and we want to be able to create our own jobs and create our own economies.
For me and my wife's business, we've got the daughters all working. When we started, we had the brothers involved, we had the aunties involved, we had the uncles involved. Yeah, so we show them what Paraka look like and get them to throw a spear also as well.
We're rich in culture and history, and I said we need to share that because that's where we're going to get changes.
It's a great initiative, you know, really connecting with Indigenous tourism, grassroots people, teaching culture and educating people.
This is a form of livelihood, it's independence, it's self-esteem, and it brings pride.
Now that I'm here working for Dreamtime for the last 2 years, I've actually became a Master Reef guide.
You know, some of us are really reaping the benefits of that in terms of employment, you know, self-empowerment, you know, self-sustainability, economic development in our communities.
It is really time that this country started to embrace the importance, the knowledge, the power and the beauty of Aboriginal culture.
I have always wanted for non-Indigenous people in this country to actually experience, meet and connect with Aboriginal people.
When you visit a destination, you hear that local story, you feel the seasons, you witness the passion that people have on the land that has been there since time immemorial. There's nothing quite like it.
Anytime any Australian's looking for an Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander cultural experience, the first thing they'll think of is welcometocountry.com.
To continue your journey and make a true connection right across Australia, visit us